thinking of my plan. I turned and followed Rodney into Harper's hospital room. On the bed, Harper had rosy cheeks and no trace of the blood loss she'd supposedly suffered. She curled her arm around Rodney's hand and smiled sweetly at me. Freya, I really must thank you for giving me your blood. If it weren't for you, I might not have been able to keep the baby. If that had happened, I would have let Rodney down. Expressionless, I lowered my head and gave her a curt apology. Her eyes glimmered with a fleeting triumph before she softened her gaze, looking at me with a mock pity. Your daughter's dead now, yet you were still willing to give me blood. You really are such a good person. Her words froze me in place. My eyes widened in disbelief. What nonsense are you talking about? Didn't Rodney say my daughter was still in the ER? She feigned surprise, covering her mouth delicately. Oh, Rodney, you didn't tell her? She gave me an apologetic look, though her voice carried a cruel lilt. I'm so sorry, but your daughter really is dead. They've already sent her body to the morgue. She shot me a deliberately provoking glance. My mind went white. Without another thought, I lunged forward and clamped my hands around her throat. Her face instantly twisted in fear. In the next moment, Rodney yanked me backward and hurled me across the room. My head slammed hard against the corner of the wall, and in an instant, blood trickled down my face. But the pain barely registered. I staggered to my feet and rushed at her again, desperate for her to explain herself clearly. Rodney pinned me down with a grip like iron, his expression glacial. How dare you lay a hand on Harper in front of me? I've already apologized to her. My voice cracked with fury. I just want to see my daughter. You killed my son, and now you want to kill my daughter? My throat burned as I shouted at them both. I swear, Rodney, you and Harper will get what you deserve. Something flickered in his eyes, panic, but it vanished just as quickly, replaced by a deep frown and cold contempt. You really have gone mad. You were the one who lost our son. And your daughter's fine. Harper was only teasing you. Can't you be reasonable for once? I wanted to scream until my voice tore apart. I wanted to destroy the two of them standing before me. But then, a thick needle jabbed into the back of my neck. The strength drained from my body, and I collapsed to the floor. When I opened my eyes again, Rodney was sitting by the bed. My voice came out hoarse, barely more than a whisper. Rodney, I'll give you and Harper my blessing, if you give me back my daughter. He stiffened at my words. After a long moment, he spoke, his voice heavy. Farah, she didn't make it. The resuscitation failed. She's gone. My eyes slowly widened as his words sank in. A laugh burst from me, sharp and hollow, filling the hospital room with its echo. It was laughter steeped in pain. Tears streamed freely down my face as I looked at him, my gaze brimming with hatred. I don't believe my daughter is dead. Bring her back to me, Rodney, or I swear, I won't spare Harper or that bastard child of hers. His expression hardened. What do you think you're going to do to them? You already kidnapped Harper, and the two you gave birth to are the real bastards. They're innocent. I no longer argued with him over the children's parentage. My voice was low, cold, and unshakable. She's not innocent. If she is truly dead, I will make sure they are buried with her. Rodney's chest rose and fell sharply, his eyes widening in disbelief as if he couldn't fathom I would say such a thing. At that moment, Harper strode in from the doorway and, without warning, she slapped me hard across the face.